A great day for manifesting today with the new moon in Gemini, but there are some timeless insights and other messages, channeled messages that I have for you as well. So stay until the end. It is time sensitive in terms of manifesting, but we will talk about transformation and how to manifest, and these things will be applicable for you whenever you come across this. We have a new moon in Gemini, and is conjunct its ruler Mercury and sextile both Neptune and Saturn in Aries. It's probably the most auspicious new moon of the year that brings much needed lightness and many opportunities. As its conjunct its ruler is extra potent, and with Jupiter also in Gemini, it amplifies whatever we create and think. It also aspects all the outer planets, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Saturn. And this configuration's energy will unfold over a few years to come. Everything from dreams, way of thinking, lifestyle, structures, relationship and alliances, our moral compass and values are all being reconfigured. We are undergoing a complete transformation from the way we see things, what happens, and what success means to us, to whom we surround ourselves with, and what our priorities will be. Also, with Saturn just entering Aries a few days ago, we will find ourselves having to rebuild our foundations that were wobbly. How do we earn and spend our money in order to have better financial resources and stability? How do we show up in our love life and commitments? Whom did we grow apart from because we were unhealed? And who or what do we have to let go of in order to heal, or if we have already healed? These are all themes that we will have to address properly, because Saturn plays the long-term and great execution game. He is the Lord of time and tasks. And in Aries, he is all about starting again from scratch, taking a leap of faith, but not winging it and putting band-aids on infected wounds anymore. It has to be done with great sense of responsibility and to last the test of time. With this new moon in Gemini, can expect new beginnings in all Gemini themes like mind activity, connections, traveling, etc., and can manifest in any of these areas too. Now remember, manifestation is connected to karma and conditioned by our frequency. So we have to first clear old karma, mental, emotional, and energetic blocks, then raise our frequency and match the one of the reality we want to create. We attract not what we want, but what we are and what we resonate with, or what resonates with us. So if we want more money, we need to clear money traumas and limiting beliefs about money. If we want more success, we have to overcome our fear of being seen, of getting out of the comfort zone, or the lack of confidence, or the imposter syndrome. If we want a happier relationship, we have to heal our past emotional wounds that blocked our heart, the unhealthy attachment style that got us stuck in the wrong relationships with the wrong partner, cleanse our sexual energy field as well, and our sabotaging behavior when it comes to commitment. To manifest what we want, we ought to stop thinking of all the things that aren't working, that we fear might go wrong, or we don't believe are possible because we don't have enough proof. We have to believe it first, and then we'll see it. Feel the way you'd feel if your dream has already come true, and it will. The frequency we emit will attract the things that resonate with it. If you'd like in-depth understanding and guidance on how to transform your life, obviously don't hesitate to contact me. Now I will give you the meaning of the transformation card from Discovering the Angel Energy. It says, representing mental and spiritual change. Well, exactly what we were saying with the new moon in Gemini. and the Gemini themes, the angel of transformation asks you to consider your progress through life. This is about changing those wobbly foundations and rebuilding. He reminds us that metamorphosis is vital for growth. Death death to a caterpillar is birth to a butterfly. Welcome each new development in your thinking and appreciate your ability to move onward and upward. I was saying that it is a time when the way we see things is going to change, our values are going to change, our priorities are going to change. So complete transformation of a mental level, which is very important because it is the way we think and see things that usually our limiting beliefs are what block us usually. Sorry for this, I'm gonna pause. I'm back, sorry. Like an emerging butterfly, feel the courage to take off and fly. Ask the angel to help you to accept the initial discomfort of change rather than trying to suppress it so that you remain open to new energy. Try different things, so get out of your comfort zone practically. Even if you do not like them, look for the positive in each situation. And I was saying there are new opportunities coming. However, success happens when preparation meets opportunity. So take a little time to prepare yourself mentally and do your clearing and cleansing of past emotional and psychological blocks that you may have, traumas, whatever is stuck in your subconscious and your unconscious, because it will continue to run the show. However, if you find things difficult, is because you are transforming right now. Your life is transforming. So if you struggle, no, this is why you're going through this struggle, because you probably have been stuck for a while and couldn't move forward. And now, because of all the planetary aspects, you are practically kind of forced into it. But again, it's for our own good. So bear with the discomfort. Do not worry if you stumble. Feel the joy of seeing life from a new perspective. And an affirmation, if you like, that could help you is, I gain confidence as I watch my own transformation. So that is about this transformation discomfort that you may be experiencing, and this could apply especially if you need to raise your frequency, if you feel lost. And if that is the case, I urge you to seek refuge in God and in your faith. Even if you find difficult to believe, you probably, if you think for a moment, you will admit that there is a higher power. So whatever image of God you have, maybe it's not that old man sitting on a cloud, it's perhaps a ball of beautiful, strong light of I don't know, whatever image you may have, go with it. It's difficult for me because obviously I have my own image which I do not want to impress on you. So go with your intuition. I believe we can all agree, regardless of our faith and beliefs, that there is a higher power, a stronger energy above everything, above us all, that we can get guidance and support from. And the more you believe, the more you will be guided and feel supported. If you have not healed your past wounds and your inner child, this time could also be very challenging for you. So spend some time with that as well. Saturn is moving into Aries, and I mentioned has moved. I've probably yes, for sure, when I made these notes, it was a few days ago. I just didn't get to record the video at the time. So Saturn has moved into Aries and is asking you whether you're holding yourself accountable, whether you are happy with your decisions in life so far, whether you are consistent and committed in your actions, and very important, whether you are true to yourself and your own values. It could also be a challenging time if you haven't built on strong foundations because you were not healed at the time. So it could be that when you took a job that now you're not happy with, you done it because of how you were seeing things at the time, because of programmings, education, family, whatever, society pressure, and now you've outgrown that job, for example, and you have to look at things from a different perspective and perhaps get a different job, just to give you an example. Or perhaps you got married and you're not very happy in your relationship right now. It is because most likely none of you were healed at the time, and as you progress in life and as you heal, you have to make sure you grow together, not apart. So that takes hard work and commitment and healing as well. Also, if scarabee beetle is or Egypt in any way, or Egyptian culture, if they are relevant to you in any way, scarabee is about wealth and money. So if nothing to do with Egypt, then it could be something to do with symbols, with a different alphabet. If you speak a second language or more languages, this could apply to you as well. Again, if money and finances and or wealth is on your mind, this could apply to you. And then if you're going through an enduring, delicate situation, and something to do with interconnectivity, so either love relationships or alliances, business partnerships are under the radar at the moment for you, then this applies to you as well. So you are going through a transformation as well, and you might find this time quite challenging, and you might have to take time for your healing, because obviously you've outgrown relationships and partnerships, and the place you find yourself in life at the moment, because you are guided by your higher self now to understand your place and purpose in life. You will know if you're on the right path, if you're making progress, but if you're stuck and unhappy, a shift is required. And you may not necessarily have, if I don't know if this helps, I hope it does for some of you. If you find that you are not sure about your life purpose, you haven't found your path yet, you may be one of those that has to forge a new path for generations to come. So do not panic, just go with your intuition, take time out and go through your healing and bear with this transformative time and energy. Then something, so these were the channeled messages. I'm trying to think to remember if there was something else, because this looks like I got again interrupted, and but then transformation, so it's a continuous a time of continuous growth. Here we have this card, which, let me see what it means. It says the tree: before relying on others, count on yourself. So this is Saturn in Aries. I'm always amazed by how all the messages regarding of their source, whether it's astrology, psychic messages, or using tools like cards and runes, it does not matter. The energy is physics. If you are not even a believer, if you don't believe in psychics and astrology or anything, and just believe in energy and the higher power or science, whatever, all you need to look at is the pattern recognition. Yeah, that's science. And you can see that every message that I've given you, from astrology to angel cards to these other cards as well, to my channeled messages, everything just completely ties in. Because this card came out in reverse, it says sacrifices for preserving patrimony and family unit. So some of you may have found yourself in conflicts or contentious situations where divorces and how do you call it, assets are being split, or perhaps in inheritance, battles over inheritance, or regaining some rights of your own or your family. This message apply, or all these messages apply to you all who are experiencing this as well, because again, obviously it is a transformative time, but you're also reminded that today it is a time when you can manifest. But before you manifest, remember to do healing meditation, do some tapping, emotional freedom technique, or EFT. You can find it online for free, to release, to dissolve those emotions. If you would like to know more about it, obviously, again, do contact me. And heal whatever it needs healing, because we cannot fill a cup that is already full, so we need to empty it and clean it and then refill it. So you can only manifest after you've healed whatever past programming and blocks that are there. And then we have the rune, so willow. Let me see what it says. It is the rune number 16, the rune of energy, physical and psychological energy, mental energy as well, of revelation, which is what we were doing, and of victory of the good over bad, of positive over negative. So if you're going through the battles that I was mentioning earlier, you are going to win in the end. So be positive. Just it says, just like the sun shines over the sky of your life and reality, wisdom and courage will shine through, and you will win in whatever difficulty situation you find yourself in. Let me see what it says. Do not, if you feel that I just got right over wrong, if you feel like something's been taken away from you, or you've been wronged, do not wish bad upon the other person. Leave God, leave the universe, leave higher power, leave karma, deal with them. You just focus on what is good and right for you, and have faith and have trust. Again, as I said, always seek refuge in your darkest hours and moments in God. It is what got me through life and many dark times, and I can vouch for that. Let me see what else. You are strong, and perhaps you don't feel like it, but you are being reassured that you are strong enough and you will overcome whatever you are experiencing now, this transformative time is not and you are protected as well. Let me see if there is anything else. I'm reading because it's in a different language and I'm trying to see if it's important, then I'll translate it. Oh, if you are on your own, you will meet someone as well. And you're being reminded of the karma for some reason. You got to remember that whatever others do to us that is not right and is damaging, practically they will do to themselves if you keep your vibration high and if you don't seek revenge, because then you won't create any negative karma around yourself, and what they did is going to eventually, it works like a boomerang. It will go back onto them. You just have to stay away from any negative thought energy, any negative energy, like negative thinking, being unforgiving, not understanding, condemning. Remember, we all make mistakes, we all do wrong somehow at some point in life. So just stay neutral if you can't at least if you can't be forgiving, stay at least neutral. And remember, it's not your place to pay them back. Have faith that they will get their karma, and that way you create good karma for yourself and good things will come to you. I hope it makes sense. And yeah, happy manifesting today. And remember, again, a lot of these insights will apply whenever you come across this. Please, thank you for being here. Please subscribe, is free. Hit that notification bell button to get notified when I upload next. And until next time, be loved and be happy.